Okay guys, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let
Yes, sir.
me share the screen now. Okay, is it visible? Is my screen visible? Is my screen visible to all?
Visible, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay, so let's talk about HTML. So what is HTML? What is HTML?
Hypertext markup language.
Hypertext markup language.
It is hypertext markup language, right? Why we use HTML? What is the use of HTML?
To create the structure of web page.
Create. It is used to create structure of what? Of web page.
Web page.
Okay, so which code editor we use to write HTML?
VS Code.
Okay, so we can write HTML code on any code editor. Okay, but in our front-end development series, okay, so we will be using VS Code. Okay, which editor we will use? We will use VS Code editor. VS Code. Okay, so why we are using VS Code? Because it makes our code readable, right? It makes our code what? Readable. Second advantage of using VS Code, what is the second advantage of using VS Code? The second advantage is huge extension supports. Okay, so extension supports we have, and one more thing, this is supported by which company? It is supported by one of the famous company. What is the name of that company?
Microsoft.
Microsoft. Very nice. Got it? Okay. 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 So now let's talk about extension. Okay. So if we are using VS Code, so what extension we required? VS Code extension. What are the extensions? So if you are using VS Code, so before writing the HTML code, you should have these extensions. Okay, without extension also you can write the code, but it is better if you are having some extensions like prettier. Okay, one extension is prettier, and what is the second extension? Live server.
Live.
Okay, we should have live server, and one more extension,
Prettify.
Tags.
auto
Prettier.
tag.
Auto tag.
rename, auto tag rename. Getting this? So this is what minimum requirement. Okay. Okay. So if I talk about hypertext, if we talk about hypertext, so what's the mean of hypertext? Hypertext means the text which having, okay, which is having link to move another text or web page. Okay. For example, if I am creating a text something like A, okay, I'm using anchor tag and I'm giving some address here. Okay, suppose Google address I'm giving, and here I'm writing visit, right? So this text is what? Hypertext, right now. Hypertext means when you click on the text, it will move you to another page or another text. Getting? What is the mean of markup?
Set of methods by which we can use images, forms, etc.
Okay, we can say this is what? Set of annotation, right? Set of annotations. Okay, what do you mean by set of annotations? Which tells the browser like what to display. So what content we have to display, it tells the browser. Okay, set of annotations which tells the browser to display content. Okay, what is the content? What content we are talking about? For example, display header. Okay, header, we want to display image. Okay, we want to display some headings. So these are what? Markups. Okay, now suppose we want to display main heading here, I want to display subheading here, I want to display a paragraph here, I want to display image this side. Okay, so this is what? Annotations. This is a collection of annotations, okay, which form a web page. Getting the idea? Getting, guys? Yes or no? Not understanding?
No, sir.
No? Yes or no? What you are saying? I'm not getting.
No.
What you are not understanding? Tell me.
This markup definition.
Markup definition. Okay, let's see it one more time. Okay, so for example, okay, I have to display here heading. Okay, what I have to display? I have to display here. Okay, I have to display something shopping. Okay, and I have to display some description. Right, this is the heading I have to display, and here I have to display one image. Right, and here I have to display one button. Okay, so these are the things. So these single components you are seeing. Okay, like you are saying heading, here we have heading, here we have paragraph. Okay, suppose p tag we have paragraph, and we have this button, we have this image. Okay, so these are nothing but annotations. I mean, these are what? Annotations, which are nothing but markup. Okay, for example, you are writing h1. Okay, and here you are writing contain, and you are writing h1 close. So which markup you are using here? H1 markup you are using, right? For example, you are writing here ahref some address, and here you are writing click. So are you following certain syntax or not? Are you following certain markups or not? Are you following certain tags or not? Yes or no? So these are nothing but markup. Understanding? If I ask you, like,
Understood, sir.
you have to display one image. Which markup you will use? Will you use image tag or not? Yes or no? Tell me. So this is what? Markup. Understood? Can we move? Shall we move?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the last term is what? Language. Okay. So what is language here? HTML is a programming language. Is it? Is it a programming language?
No, sir.
No, it is not a programming language. It is what? A markup language, where you can use certain markups like image tag, okay, paragraph tag, right, anchor tag. So these are the markup. So if it is a language, so a language having some certain syntax or not? Yes or no? So language means HTML is having certain syntax. Okay, certain syntax. For example, if you are writing something, if you are writing h1 tag, so there should be a closing tag as well. So this is certain rule or certain syntax you need to follow, right? Whenever you are writing paragraph tag, so you will write open tag and you will write closing tag. Okay, it is not like this you are following any other syntax. You will follow the correct syntax. So this one is correct, this one is wrong. Why it is wrong? Because here I am using forward slash after the tag name. Getting?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now let's discuss about the basic structure of HTML. Okay, so what's the basic structure of HTML? So in order to let me write the basic structure first. Okay, first what we write? First of all,
HTML.
Doc type.
we write this exclamation sign. There is no space. Okay, there is no space. You will write less than symbol, then exclamation sign, and you will write doc type. It must be capital. Okay, doc type must be in capital. Okay, doc type, and after that we write HTML. Okay, and after that, what do we write? We write here HTML. Okay, so this HTML tag is what? Case insensitive. I will tell you about that later. And after HTML, what we write basically? We write head tag. And inside the head tag, what we write? We write meta information. Okay, we write meta information. Okay, and we write some other meta information, right? And after that, what we write? We write the title. Okay, like what what is the name of this web page, or what is the name of this website? We write the title. What is the title of this? What is the title of this untitled whiteboard? Okay, so because I haven't given any title yet for this whiteboard, but what is the like what is the title for this software? Microsoft whiteboard. Okay, same, whatever page we are designing, it should have its name. Okay, it should have meaningful name. Okay, which we will write title. So whenever you are writing title, you should follow certain indentation. It is not mandatory, but it make our code more presentable, right? Okay, and after head tag, what we write? After head tag, we write body tag. Okay, am I correct? Tell me guys, this is the way to write.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
and,
sir.
and we need to close the body tag, and after that we will close the HTML tag. Do we need to close any other tag? Right? So whenever you are writing HTML tag, so certain tag, okay, some tag required closing tag, but some tag not required. Okay, so some tag required. Okay, open tag. This is what open tag, and if you will write closing tag, so you will write backslash. Okay, this is what close. For example, if you are writing h1, so this is what open tag h1, and between the content will be there, and after that h1 closing tag. Okay, same for the p tag. P1, P is what? Okay, opening tag, and P is what? Closing tag. What about image?
Self-closed.
This is what? Self closing. There is no closing tag. There is no closing tag for the image. It is what? Self closing. Right? Okay. Now let's discuss about. Okay. So for example, if I am writing here doc type HTML. So what's the use of writing this? Why we are writing doc type HTML? Okay, why I am telling you this again? Because this is the favorite question of interviewers. So they feel very interest. They show very interest in order to ask this type of question from the interviewee. Okay, because most of the time people ignore this kind of text. So what is the use of this doc type?
Telling the browser that we are
Yes,
using latest version of
it
Bootstrap.
tells the browser to use latest version of HTML, or this page is containing HTML5 code. Getting this? Okay, next is what? What is the name of next tag? Another tag? We use HTML tag. Okay. After doc tag, we write HTML tag. What is the use of this? It contains it contains all the HTML tags. Correct or not? After that, we write head. Okay, we write head. Okay, so if I am talking about this HTML closing, so there is a HTML close also. Okay, so what is the use of head tag? It keeps what it do? It keeps
Metadata.
meta information, meta info, and links and title of our web page. Getting? Getting? What is the use of head tag? So head tag contains meta information. It contains meta information as well as links. Whenever you will link your CSS, whenever you will link your JavaScript, so you will link where? In head section. And whatever title you will mention of your web page, you will write in head section. Is it clear? Is it clear, guys?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now the body text body tag comes into the picture. Okay, so let's understand body tag. Body tag means
In content.
it contains,
Actual data to display on browser
okay, visual
or keyboard.
visual content of web page. Okay, visual content means like it contains what? Image tag. It contains what? Heading tag. H1 to H6. How many headings we have? 6 heading we have. It may contain paragraph. It may contain images. Okay, images already done. It may contain like anchor tag. Okay, anchor tag, and whatever things are there, it will contain. Like for example, buttons. Okay, so these are the things. Okay, so if we talk about HTML, so HTML is nothing but it is a DOM. In browser, our HTML code represent as a DOM. What is DOM? What is DOM?
Document object model.
This is nothing but document. Okay, document. O stand for object. Okay, M stand for model. What is document? Like document object model. It is what? It represent the HTML elements in the form of tree. Okay, it represent our HTML tags in tree-like structure. For example, this is our document. Okay, and in the document we have root element. What is our root element? Which is HTML. Okay, HTML contains what? Head tag, right? And what head tag contains? Meta tag. And what another tag it contains? Title tag. Getting? Okay, and this HTML tag also contains body tag. Okay, and body contains what? Body contains certain other tags like h1 tag. Okay, it may contain paragraph tag. Okay, it may contain image tag. So this is what? Tree structure. Are you able to see? So this is what? DOM representation of your code. Okay, we are representing in the form of DOM tree. So what is DOM? Document Object Model, which is used to display our HTML elements in the form of tree. Okay. Now the next question is, okay, next question is, what is CSS? What is CSS? Cascading,
Cascading style sheets.
cascading style sheet. Okay, cascading style sheet means it is what? It add. Okay, it is like a makeup. It is like a makeup for a website. Okay, it is a makeup for a website. Okay, it makes our website presentable. Okay, it makes our website presentable. Let me show you. For example, I am searching here google.com. Am I audible? Am I audible, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so I'm telling you, uh, did you miss this part? Did you miss this part or not? Or you was there? CSS वाला part बोल दिया था या फिर like let me
No, sir. Yeah, we were. No, sir.
know? Okay, so I was telling you like what is CSS? CSS is nothing but cascading style sheet. Okay, okay. This is cascading style sheet. So I was telling you like if we remove the CSS from a website, then what will happen? Basically, the CSS is what a makeup for the website, or we can say a presentable. It makes our web page presentable. Why this net is not working? Let me write here google.com. Okay, suppose this google.com is coming. Okay, is it visible now? Okay, here also Google coming. So for example, if I go to the inspect, if I will go to the inspect, okay, okay, so this is the website. This is the Google page with CSS. Okay, and if I remove the CSS from this, if I remove the CSS from this page, so how it will look like? Okay, as you already know, like this head section. Okay, this is a structure of this website. Okay, these are the elements. So this head section contains what meta information, as well as this is what this is new tab is coming now. So if I change this, so my name will come. Can you see here when I'm changing the title? So instead of new tab, it is coming my name. Okay, so this is what is style tag. If I remove the style, if I delete the style means CSS. If I remove the CSS from this website, so can you imagine how it will look like? Okay, delete the element. So, okay, let me remove the complete head section because some like libraries are also calling. So let me just delete it. Okay, why it is okay, it is taking time because of my internet is slow. So let's
Sir, your voice is breaking.
voice is breaking. Just give me a minute. Let me fix my net connection. Okay, am I audible now? Am I audible, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, for example, if I search here flipkart.com. Okay, so it is taking long time. Means my internet is still not working properly. Am I audible, guys, now?
Audible, sir.
Okay, so I'm stopping my class here because at my location there is an internet issue. So like, it will be stuck again and again. So we'll continue tomorrow. Do you have any question, anyone? Okay, otherwise we will continue tomorrow and we will learn each and everything in detail, right? So don't worry about it. Okay, you may leave the meeting, guys.
Okay, sir.